Alright, step 2. So you're going to take a pot of water and you're going to put the water probably about halfway up. You're going to put the stove on about medium high, and then you're going to get a separate bowl, okay? What you're going to do with the separate bowl, so you're going to put it on top of the water like that. And what we're doing here is we're going to melt the chocolate. So we'll take the chocolate just like this, and we're just going to break it up, okay? And then you're going to let it just do its thing and melt. And you're probably going to want to stir it a couple of times, right? So every couple of minutes, just stir it up. Make sure it's really melting. Okay? Along with step number 1, you're going to come over here. Now I have a magic bullet here. It doesn't have to be that. It could be just a regular blender, but you're going to want something to blend up the graham crackers, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm taking 3 graham crackers, and I'm going to mash them up into there, and we're going to blend these babies up, okay? Bring the camera over here a little. And you guys know who's cleaning this mess up, right? Since I'm doing the filming. What do you think about that?
He's wrong. It's not going to happen.
Because you know damn well I'm not cleaning this stuff up after. Alright.
It's his idea, so he has to clean up the mess.
Then we're going to put the cinnamon in. Alright. Like you're making a cocktail drink at home. Okay, so this is exactly what it should look like right here. The graham cracker should be pretty much blended up almost to where it looks like it's like a powder, right? Okay. Dang, that's good. Alright, come over here. So look, what you're doing with the chocolate, all you're doing is just keeping an eye on it, just stirring it up a little bit, make sure it's melting a little bit. Okay. Shoot, I put too much water in there, it's going to overflow, but whatever. Okay, so you're just keeping an eye on that. And as soon as that's done melting, I'm going to come back and show you guys the other steps, okay? Alright, so the second step, okay? The chocolate's not completely melted, but that's okay. You can just leave it there and just let it melt and just do the second step while we're here, okay? So, we're going to put all these ingredients into a mixing bowl, okay? Now, don't worry too much about, if I don't sit here and say the serving sizes, because on the document, on the WordPress blog, it says exactly how many servings you guys need, and I have all the macros for you guys, okay? So, pay attention to what I do. Alright, so we're going to do a scoop of protein. 2 tablespoons of PB2. Man, if you guys haven't tried this, you guys are missing out. They have like a chocolate flavor too. I bet it would probably taste really good in this just because of the fact that it's all chocolate. So if you guys have that, by all means, try that out.
It's good stuff, guys.
It's real good stuff. Alright, next thing we're going to put in there is our peanut butter. Alright, so peanut butter, what are we going to put in there? I can't even read my own handwriting. How much peanut butter is that? Okay, so we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, right? Alright, we got our peanut butter there. Then we're going to go off and put in a tablespoon of honey. Will you turn that water down right there? Alright, so we got our tablespoon of honey right here. Alright, and then we're going to put, how much of this stuff? Half a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then you're going to put half a teaspoon of table salt in there. Alright, that's pretty much all the ingredients right there. And all we're going to do is mix this up. And what you want to do too is, since it's going to be pretty dry like this, you just want to put a little bit of water in there just to get it a little bit liquidy. Okay, so you just put a dash of water in there, and what you're going to do with these is it's going to just harden up a little bit, and you're going to make the peanut butter balls out of this. Okay, you're going to roll this up into a ball and make those peanut butter balls, and you're going to put them inside the muffin things. Water in there. So as you can see, it's like really hardening up, and that's because just, I don't know what it is about the honey, but it just makes this thing super, super hard. All right, so we'll let that sit a little bit, and then we're gonna check up on the chocolate right here. Bring the camera over here, sir. All right, so the chocolate is almost there, as you can see. Probably about a couple more minutes, and it'll be done. And like I said, guys, as soon as that's done, I'm going to show you how to put these bad boys together, all right? Stay tuned. Okay, guys, so this is what the chocolate should look like right here when it's melted, okay? So what I did was I actually forgot to put in some Splenda, but I put that in while we weren't filming. And the other step that I forgot to tell you guys was you're supposed to put the blended up graham crackers into this, okay? So you're trying to mix all of that up. And once again, you want to add probably about 2 tablespoons of water in there, just because it's extremely hard and you can't mix it up. Okay.
This guy doesn't even know his own recipe, guys.
Dude, this is a complicated recipe, seriously. I'm just really like hooking you guys up here, right? And plus, you guys are going to enjoy this too, because I know a lot of ladies out there, you guys are going to perfect this down to a T. And you guys are going to probably make this way better than even what I make it. So
Christmas time's coming around, Thanksgiving, I mean,
exactly.
You know, why not? Why not get creative?
I mean, this is a healthy little dessert that you guys can make for a little family function. All right, there we go. Okay. Third step, we're going to put these in to make them into little peanut butter balls, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to put this by the sink, because like I said, you guys are going to have to wet this every now and then just because it gets so hard, okay? So I'm not going to sit here and weigh this out just because I'm not going to probably eat them right now because I'm dieting. But if you guys want the exact macros, and I already did this and it's in the template or it's in the blog that we have, okay, the macros exactly. What I did when I experimented it was I actually weighed out each ball to make sure that it has exact macros in there, okay? So that's what you guys are going to want to do. You guys are going to want to weigh it out. You're not going to just want to try to like eyeball it and estimate it, because the macros are going to be off, okay? So weigh it out. Okay, so bring it over here. Okay. So you're going to want to put this on a separate plate, okay? Basically what you're going to do is you're just going to try to make them into a little ball, right? This is not the easiest thing for a guy to do. I just don't have the patience for this. But you know what though, I do got to give a shout out to my girlfriend. She actually helped me out experimenting this, and I mean, she made it perfect. So tons of credit to her. But for me, I mean, these are just not going to turn out like what you guys expect. But like I said, you guys have the foundation that I'm giving you guys, the macros, and you guys can perfect it pretty much however you guys want, all right? So I'm just trying to make 6 of these right now, just because that's what I have the macros for. You got any words for this, Eric?
Looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I've yet to taste them, by the way, so that's why I'm kind of just intrigued by this myself. They do look pretty good.
They smell amazing too.
But like Chris said, I mean, we're both dieting, so it kind of defeats the purpose, and it sucks. Can't really enjoy something like this right now. Maybe on a high carb day, but I mean, those days are getting to the point too where just gotta be a little more conservative.
Lay out the baking cups into the muffin baking thing, okay? And remember, there's 6 of them because that's what the macros are for these. And once again, if you guys want to get these accurate, put each muffin on a scale and weigh out the chocolate and make sure it's even so you guys get the right macros per peanut butter cup, okay? But I'm just showing you guys right now what you do. So you're going to take some of the chocolate and you're going to put it in each of these little cups. Just like that. And so what you could do too, like you see how there's a little bit of leftover chocolate, what you can do is you can either put it in there and make it even, or once I put the peanut butter on top of it, you guys can put the chocolate on top of it and kind of drizzle it on there, right? Whatever you guys want to do.
Or you just use your finger and lick it all off.
Alright, so now what we do, this is the tough part, you're going to transfer over these so-called peanut butter cups that I just did, and you're going to put it on top of the chocolate, which I just don't have a bad feeling it's not going to turn out the way I want, but we're just going to roll with it. Okay. I mean, listen guys, I mean, even though it's not looking pretty, and let's just say they don't turn out looking like an exact Reese's shaped cup, I mean, you got the ingredients in there, you got the macros, and either way, I mean, they're gonna be bomb. So it's like, don't stress about it, you know. And the guys out there that actually want to take some time to cook for their women and impress them, don't sweat it, guys. Just, it's all about the effort that counts. Okay. Don't show them that. All right. Here comes the trick, all right? Remember? Make them look a little bit pretty. So wet the spoon. And you're going to try to just, you know, cover up the peanut butter over the chocolate as best as you possibly can, right? To shape it, to fill up the cup. Look at that, not too bad. So as you can see, they're not that even. It's because I didn't weigh it out, but you guys are going to weigh it out because you guys want the macros, right? So they will look a lot better, trust me. But basically right there, those are your dynamic peanut butter cups, okay? So what you're going to do now is you're going to pop it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Just let them sit there, and they're going to harden up a little bit. I'm going to show you guys what they look like. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap this up and conclude it, these are what the dynamic peanut butter cups look like. All right. Told you guys before, they're not going to come out perfect, but you guys are going to make them perfect though. So check this out. I left them in for about 30 minutes. I could have probably left them in a little bit longer. But this is pretty much what they look like. Almost like a peanut butter cup, a Reese's peanut butter cup, right? All right, so that's your guys' recipe right there. And, it's not gonna happen. No way, because I'm dieting. Today just isn't the day. All right, so check out our other recipes. Check out the blog that's attached to it on the bottom of this with the full-on recipe, what you guys need to get. And if you guys have any questions, shoot us an email. Visit us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Peace.